The siren is the ultimate male fantasy figure. Her presence is always heightened and sexually charged, while also giving a glimpse of the dangerous woman. In pursuing her, the man finds himself inside a fantasy world of pleasure, slowly losing control over himself. One night, during the siege of Alexandria in 48 BC, Julius Caesar was meeting with his generals when a Greek merchant came knocking at the door, claiming that he had a large and valuable gift for the Roman leader. Caesar gave him permission to enter, and the man came in carrying a large rolled-up carpet. He unfurled it, revealing the young Cleopatra hidden inside, who rose up half-clothed before Caesar and his guests. According to the Roman writer Dio Cassius, Caesar was spellbound the moment he set his eyes on her, and she opened her mouth to speak. That same evening, Cleopatra became Caesar's lover. However, Caesar had had numerous mistresses before to divert him from the rigors of his campaign. He had seen women try anything to keep him under the spell, but had always disposed of them quickly to return to what really thrilled him: political intrigue, warfare, and the Roman theatre. This time though, it was totally different, as his life with Cleopatra was a constant, challenging game. First, she would dress as the goddess Isis, entertaining him in various ways. Then she would tell him that they are living gods, destined to rule the world like Alexander the Great did years ago. Once she boosted his ego and made him feel secure, she would turn angry, distant, and cold, challenging him to find a way to regain her favor. Weeks went by and Caesar seemed to have no intention of leaving Egypt. It was as if Cleopatra had bewitched him. He eventually got rid of all her rivals, crowned her queen of all Egypt, and together went for a cruise down the Nile to gaze on the pyramids. The siren has three distinctive qualities that can mesmerize any man, and the first one is a highly feminine and sexual presence. She moves gracefully and unhurriedly. Her gestures have a certain ambiguity, suggesting something both sexual and innocent. Her voice is insinuating. She never speaks quickly, aggressively, or at a high pitch. Instead, her voice is calm, as if she just woken up, and she picks specific clothes that reveal a part of the body which will excite the man's imagination. The second quality is that the siren makes the man pursue her. This can be relatively easy with a highly sexual presence, but the key here is that the siren does not resemble a courtesan who the male pursues only to quickly lose interest in her. Instead, she's slightly elusive and distant, making the man chase her even more. The third and final quality is that the siren has a touch of the dangerous, and danger is very seductive. It adds emotional spice and creates charm in the relationship, so the man is never bored. But it also keeps him at proper distance, preventing him from getting close enough to notice or see her weaker qualities. The siren achieves this by suddenly changing her moods and intimidating the man with capricious behavior. Now the siren also faces with three main dangers. The first one is the change of being easy will always follow her. People won't hesitate to call her names and talk behind her back. And even though men can be quite forgiving when it comes to the siren's reputation, women on the other hand won't. Which brings us on to the second danger, and that is the evening she steals among other women. However, there's not much to be done about this because her power derives from the effect she has on men, so she must learn to accept or ignore the evening of other women. And finally, the third danger is that she gets endless attention that can sometimes prove irritating. Men hassle her a lot and may treat her like a sexual object. But she's a human being too, and sometimes she wants people to approach her, to talk to her and to like her for who she really is. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and learned from this. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.